Having nothing in the bank isn't ideal, we all know that. But the government has decided the way to get people saving again is to offer free money to anyone who already is. So they launched a new scheme, Help to Save, that promised to add 50% to whatever you put into the bank up to the value of £300 a year. Effectively, for every £2 you save they will give you an extra £1. Except not quite yet, because while it was promised in April, it won't now go live until October, meaning hard-pressed savers will miss out on £150 that they were promised next year. A 6-month delay in rolling out Help to Save isn't a great endorsement of the level of planning and detail that went into the proposal, said Sarah Coles, personal finance analyst at Hargreaves Lansdown. We can only hope the scheme is worth waiting for. The money will be available to workers on universal credit or working tax credits. But there's one problem: the money only comes in after 2 years. With another £600 available if you save for the next 2 years. The Help to Save accounts will now arrive by October 2018. The key to the success of this scheme is likely to hinge on whether the attractive incentive will change people's savings habits at a time when incomes are squeezed, inflation is biting and the target group are pretty much living hand to mouth as it is, Coles said. Research shows almost half of UK adults have less than £500 set aside for emergencies, so a scheme designed to help them achieve this is to be welcomed. However, if the goal is to give people financial independence, savings are rarely the first step. The most important thing to do is ensure you're earning enough to pay for the essentials of life in the first place. The second is to make inroads into any debt you've built up. Once that's cleared, then saving makes sense, but only if you're not at risk of falling back into debt, as debts build up interest far faster than savings. It is good the government is seeking to encourage saving and in particular that it is rewarding those who struggle to save, but it needs to be part of an overarching strategy to promote saving and investing rather than the current piecemeal approach which all too often involves giving with one hand while taking with the other, said Tom McPhail, head of policy, Hargreaves Lansdown. By locking people into at least 2 years' worth of savings by dangling the carrot of £600 at the end of it, this plan could lead to people being worse off, as they build up debt rather than use their savings to clear it. Worse, the government's own benefit system means people with savings above a certain amount are automatically disqualified. Effectively, by encouraging people to save, they're asking them to opt out of the welfare state too.